top has been a truly remarkable one. They have overcome challenges that few of us could imagine. Harbin, China, 1979. Young HONGBO Zhao is playing kindergarten basketball when he is discovered by his skating coach. His family is poor. 6 people cram into their tiny 2-room apartment. The sports school can provide better food and clothing than his parents can. So at the age of 6, he leaves home.
At that time, he was very lively, talkative, and sweet. But after he went to the sports school, he didn't like to talk anymore.
At first, I was very homesick. Gradually, I got used to life in the dorm, but I had less parental love than other children.
Harbin lies in the far icy north near Siberia. The Chinese train outdoors for up to 8 hours a day in sub-zero temperatures.
The conditions were very tough back then. Sometimes, when I skated a figure 8, a gust of wind would blow me backwards in my tracks. The ice was so rough that I carried a rock to sharpen my skate blades.
Harbin, China, 1984. Shen is growing up in the crumbling ancient slums of the city. To the Shen family, elite sport represents their daughter's best hope of escaping dire poverty.
A pair of skates cost more than 1 month's salary, so we had to make sacrifices. For 8 years, her mother never had any new clothes. We only had 1 bicycle, so the 3 of us all rode on the same bicycle.
When I was 5 years old, I was already skating 6 hours a day. My parents used to wake me at 4 in the morning and take me to the rink on the bicycle so I could have extra practice time.
Paired together in 1992, Shen and Zhao's lives were strictly regulated at Beijing's National Training Center. They were forbidden to go on dates, to leave the campus without permission, to move out of the dormitory, or even to gain even half a pound. Training could be brutal, as when they attempted the dangerous quadruple throw, a move few dared to try.
We thought we would be able to land it after 5 or 10 attempts, but eventually we landed it only on the 44th try.
It may be impossible for a Westerner to comprehend how difficult the sacrifices have been for this team. But after 10 years of skating together, Shen and Zhao became the first pairs team from China ever to win a world championship, and then repeated it in 2003, another title and an heroic performance by Shen. Skating on an ankle with torn ligaments, she and her partner finished to a standing ovation. Some called it one of the greatest pairs performances of all time. And it was a truly remarkable night in Washington, D.C. when they won that second world title. And you cannot overstate what they have meant to China in terms of not only pair skating, but figure skating on the whole. Petrov and Tikhonov, your current leaders, but Shen and Zhao with the lead after the short program. Listen to this crowd already, and the program hasn't even started.
This season has been utterly amazing for this couple, and to come here for the final, to skate in front of their home crowd for the championship is amazing too. Double axel side by side, right into triple toes. Very good. They have just as difficult an opening as any of the other teams, and yet so consistent throughout the series.
Gold medals at Skate Canada, Cup of China, and Grand Prix Paris throughout the series.
The height here, throw triple Salchow. It's really not just the technical elements though. Side-by-side triple toe loops, solid, but it's the choreography and the emotion that they've brought, that they've really gone and worked at, smoothed out the rough edges.
beautiful how they take their time, everything having its moment, and then saving up for excellent movement. And the triple twist, the athleticism, the artistry combined so perfectly and so dependably.
Another throw triple loop here. Her knee right out over her toe and the ride out there. No time in between this and the death spiral. Unbelievable transitions.
They've become stars over much of the last decade. They've earned a lot of money with their wins during that time, but Federation takes a good percentage of that. And although they have been able to improve their lot, many members of their own families still live in the conditions that we saw a few moments ago in that feature.
Difficult lift, entering from the forward edge there, back press, changing over, going to one arm and coming around. Very nice. They elevate the sport just by what they do because they take the athleticism and combine it with artistry. And they really are going after what every skater should want for their career.
What's amazing about Shen and Zhao is that at some point in their career, there were critics saying this is a team that will never have audience appeal or that performance quality. They have proven those skeptics wrong and have come out as emerging performers and artists. And like you said, Paul, this is what every skater desires in their career.
This event would not be here in Beijing if it were not for Shui Shen and HONGBO Zhao and their accomplishments. To be able to perform like that at home, that's incredible. We'll have their marks in a moment. Series, teddy bears, polar bears, Frosty the Snowman, all over the place on the ice. After the performance of Shen and Zhao, they're still pumped up about it here in Beijing.
But look at the height on this triple twist, the great split, the control that she has, tightness in her feet, and the run-out edge. She has superb landing positions.
In the throw triple loop, you see the air position, perfect, and then the knee right out over the edge as she rides out on a very fast edge and changes it into attitude. That's what I love. The artistry as well.
Looking for their 4th gold medal. Good chance they're going to get it. Don't you think after that? The score to beat, though, 187.32. Petrova and Tikhonov. There's Bin Yao, their coach, the first male pair skater in China ever back in the early 80s. 206.54. That's their total overall. The first time they've ever topped the 200 mark. And yes, they are the gold medalist here at the Grand Prix final. So Shen and Zhao win the gold here for the 4th time. Petrova and Tikhonov the silver. Peng and Tong of China rounding out 2 Chinese teams in the top 3. And let's go to Peter Carruthers.
Shui Shen, HONGBO Zhao, congratulations. Can you tell me how special it is to skate that well in your home country, Beijing, China?
I feel very good tonight. It's a long program. I feel wonderful. today the audience, Beijing, my hometown, it's audience wonderful. More people. Wow, today the first time, more people.
They say, Zhao, you, add gas, let's go. Does that work or hard pressure?
Some people, 加油, HONGBO Zhao 加油, yeah. Oh my God.
Well, congratulations on winning your 4th Grand Prix final. Outstanding. Terry, back to you.
Add gas. That's what they chant in Beijing when they want the home team to go for the gold medal. Shen and Zhao, will see them, don't forget, at the World Championships in Moscow. Our coverage gets underway March 17th, St. Patty's Day, here on ESPN. Still to skate.